Shall we get on with it?
I think we shall.
Okay. So Veagar, the northernmost country of this world. It's highlands with many lakes, ponds, and forests. Its most notable feature is the blood-soaked plains, as you can see in the center. It's known for its rune magic and its stubborn but strong people who do not react well to opposition. The north points of the country is a tundra inhabited by giants and yetis and things like that. There are many large animals that roam the forests and plains, like things like bears, moose, eagles, lynx, and wolves. There are some strange beasts that inhabit the whispering forest, but that is known by both the people of Veagar and Orsilla, as the forest spans through both countries. Uh, Alex, your character, Edrin, you would kind of know about the Whispering Forest because technically that's where you came out of.
Okay.
I'll tell you that a little bit about that later, though.
Okay.
Its people are very steeped in their shamanistic traditions, mixing druidic with arcane magics to make their runes and apply them to weapons and armor and other things. The way they create these runes is a closely guarded secret of the Veagar because of its potentially volatile nature. The Veagar also have a very bloody history of both civil wars and revolutions against overlords. The final major battle is permanently stained on the land in the blood-soaked plains, where the Veagar of old stood defiantly against their overlord to free their people from a literal titan that ruled over them. They don't speak the titan's name and has forgotten it entirely, purely to just disrespect its memory. The thing they do remember is the bloody battle their ancestors fought to win their freedom and have great respect and reverence for those ancestors. You guys are starting in the town of Mir, here on the east. It's a small town overlooking the cliff border here, as you can see, between Veagar, Osella, and Opath. Its people are very much traditional and pride themselves on hunting, cooking, and rune forging. The town is led by a rune shaman named Torvi, who has a great curiosity for combining rune magic with other types of magic. This town is known for its expert rune forgers. It is medium-sized. It has a medium-sized but popular culinary and alchemy school actually here too. Its expert leather workers and botanists grow many different plants. And it has botanists that grow leather workers don't grow plants. Botanists grow many different plants for alchemy and cooking. It's situated close to the Runewood, which is where the country of Veagar harvests special materials from the slightly magical forests. It's by far the place with the highest diversity of people in all of Veagar for its unique location and its open door policy to those who want to learn from its experts. For rune forging, that's still a secret. So, Gregory and Commissar Grobulus Leovold IV.
Junior.
Junior? Yeah, that's right, Junior. He said I could take the junior off for shorten it up. So, Gregory, do you have a cart now, or were you looking to get one eventually? That's my question. Because you want to be like a traveling merchant type of thing, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say don't have one, and I'm looking to get one.
Okay. So you and the commissar are traveling north on the road next to the Runewood. You're talking about whatever you're talking about, and you see the town in front of you. What are you guys talking about? As we reach you in mid-conversation.
I'm just gonna be standing on top of my little spider thing as we go. One arm behind my little my big overcoat, big fat cigar, and just asking about what you plan on doing for this merchant business.
So I thought we could like sell potions and stuff. Did hear what I've heard that they're like there's like honest and all that in this town or not?
Alchemists, yeah. So Mir is known for its alchemy and cooking college. Or not, it's like a school more like less like a college because it's kind of small.
Mhm. Okay.
Even the
Yeah.
Dragonborn of Opath speak of its like importance to alchemy.
Yeah, potion making's pretty reliable business. And these guys are famous for their potions, so I was thinking potions.
Perhaps one day with enough investments, I can I'm gonna slap the side of my little spider and make one of a giant one of these. Haul around all your wares.
Sick.
Sadly, I can't make them that big yet.
Can you explain what your little spider thing looks like?
Oh, yeah, let me drag it onto the map. So I got
Oh,
the one I'm riding is I'm just standing on top of. Yeah. Well, I'll get the character sheet up. Looks like that. And then there's another smaller one following behind. If I can, oh my god, this is so fucking laggy. Jesus Christ.
The map is huge.
yes.
Yeah. And then there's a smaller one following behind that is really tiny. I can't. It's too small to ride on. And then this
Oh.
one is falling behind it.
Although you have to constantly stop and like refill them.
Yeah, I'm always just every now and then it sputters and I just kick it.
Takes fuel.
Yeah. It seems the little pointy bit at the end of it, the front, it appears to be inoperable. It's just sitting there, just dangling loosely, just flopping around. Haven't fixed that part yet. But I will. I'll get it fixed one of these days.
One of these days.
You one of these days.
As you guys are walking, you see standing in the road, kind of looking curiously into the forest to your west, is Saren. If you want to describe your character.
Who?
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh god. Uh well, I'm dark elf. And I'm kind of gray looking with white hairs. And I'm wearing a common robe. And I'm actually heading to the mirror to buy some potions.
Saren, you remember walking to Mir, and you kind of glanced into the runewood. You saw a strange, monstrous shape in the woods that kind of retreated further back into the runewoods itself.
How did it look like?
It looked almost like a large, hairy person.
And they retrieved?
Yes, they went back into the runewood.
That's weird. I now probably need another potion to protect myself. Just in case something like this happens again.
So, she explains this stuff to both of you.
Nothing I'm sure the Grobstein Mach 1 can't handle. I'm gonna gesture to the tiny little shredded vehicle. Just trying to sputter along.
All right. So you guys head into town, as you were planning to do anyway. Saren, are you following them, or what are you doing?
I guess I'm following them, but I'm mostly dazing into the wood, scared.
Okay. Because one of the people is bird person, and the other person is a goblin riding a mechanical spider.
Yes. I'm probably somewhere behind.
Okay.
Woods was what got her confused.
Woods are confusing.
So you get into town, and you see it's a pretty busy day, as it's about midday. There's people running around doing things, merchants trying to sell their goods and things like that. There is a center of the town where in the center of town there is a large fountain. The fountain has, oh shit, I forgot what this looks like. The fountain has what looks to be almost like a tornado with a lightning bolt in the center of it. A stone carved one, not a real one. And water coming from the top of it.
And the more I look at it, it looks way more trippier.
I almost called you Bellamy. Greg, make a religion check. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Oh shit.
Like, huh, that's interesting. Guess not. First roll of the actual roll of the game.
Oh boy.
That doesn't bode well.
No.
Things you miss about playing Halfling. Number one, not rolling.
You see some of the townsfolk look over to the north a bit. They look like they've seen something strange.
Strange.
So, I guess I'll fly up and see what it looks like.
Do you just fly in the air, or do you like go on top of a building or something?
I go on top of a building.
Okay, so you go on top of a building and you see, looks to be. It may not be as strange to you as you are kind of a bird person, but you see what looks to be a person that is half horse walking through town, and people are just like looking at this person strangely, like they've never seen it before.
Is that a guy on a horse, or is that a person that's a horse?
Make a perception check. What's your character's name? Edrin. How do you pronounce your character's name?
It's Edrin.
Okay. Wow.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
Wow.
Huh.
I think Veagar is cursed. Not just your sword camo, but the entire game.
Apparently. Fuck.
So as you're walking through town, how do you walk through town? Are you doing it like gracefully, or you like doing it cautiously? What are you doing as you're walking through town? I guess is a better question.
Who?
Edrin, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just curious, kind of looking around, trying to get a lay of the land. Not paying too much attention, obviously, but I'm just curious. This place
This is probably the first town you've been in
yeah,
at all.
it's weird.
You just came from the Whispering Forest, which is just a forest.
Yes, I'm also not used to seeing so many people. It's weird.
Yes.
I'm usually alone 90% of the time.
You also get to the center of town where this fountain is, and you see this. I mean, eventually
So
you'll be
it's-
able to see the bird person on top of the building, and the goblin. Well, you wouldn't know it's a goblin because you've never seen a goblin.
Can't say that I have.
And they're riding this strange contraption.
I don't think I've ever seen a bird person either, so that's weird.
You've seen birds. You haven't seen bird people.
No. Can't say that I have.
Take a hit of my cigar. What in oblivion is that?
What in oblivion is that? It's canon. Oblivion is what goblins think is hell.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Or oblivion.
Believing, yeah.
So, I'm gonna look up at the sky. Kind of wonder, like, that's weird. Never seen a really like blue sky before. Well, actually, what does the sky look like? I guess.
Sky. It's a blue sky. It's partly cloudy and sun's out and all that.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Yeah.
It's also kind of chilly as it is fall in Veagar.
Okay. Not used to it being cold either. Kind of weird. Can I look or ask around and see if anybody can tell me what town this is?
You ask a couple people, and one of them comes up to you and it's like, "This is Mir. How did you not know this?"
I've never been here before.
Oh,
And when I
What are
say
you?
here, what I'm saying is just like this whole plane in general. But he doesn't know that I'm saying it, obviously. Like I'm referring to the plane as a whole, but he thinks I'm
Yeah.
referring to the town.
he's like, "Well, what are you?"
What, you've never seen one before?
No,
I'm
I've
saying-
seen horses and I've seen people, but I haven't seen a horse person.
Racist.
You actually say that?
Yeah, and then I walk away.
More like horses.
The guy is just confused. Commissar, you see this go down. So you do too, also, Gregory and Saren. Saren, where are you at right now, by the way?
I guess trying to find the potion store.
Okay. So you would have seen the centaur walking through town.
Now I'll be too busy trying to find his potion.
All right. You're looking for potion shop.
Yeah.
Commissar is there, and
I would like to approach the centaur.
okay.
Oh, also,
Oh,
I'm asking around to see if there's like a river around as well. I'm not used to being in towns, but
They
I'm
say
pretty
the
brash.
closest river is up north with the ice flow, or somewhere in Opath.
Ice fishing.
You see this creature coming towards you. That it's Commissar, but it kind of looks like the closest thing you can equate it to is a Darkling back from where you're from.
Yeah.
I kind of
How's it
look at
going?
him strangely.
So I got my right arm, tucked behind my coat, smoking a cigar, just standing on top of my little tank as it approaches. I want to ask, how did you make this contraption look so fleshy?
I'm going to. You said you had one hand in your coat or behind your coat.
Yes, kind of like just standing there, like just straight as I can, kind of just like just one
Can
hand
I-
like perfectly fine.
Can I see if they're like holding anything? Like,
Sure, make a
are they
perception
trying to
check.
conceal a weapon or something?
Another one. Come on. It's not really much better.
Shit.
Can't really tell.
I mean, yeah, like out of character, like you're not wrong. Like I don't have a right hand. It's just my actual thing.
can I fly down to Commissar and the centaur person?
Sure.
I'm going to reach behind me and kind of feel down my back to where my flesh hits the fur of the horse, half of my body. Be like, it's hard to say. It's non-manufactured. I was born this way.
So it doesn't take any fuel? How strange.
Not other than
Hmm.
food.
I wonder if I can put fleshy bits on.
I don't recommend. I do not recommend.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest. It wouldn't work. It's not stylish enough
What do
for
you mean?
that.
This is
Can't
the
pull off that
pinnacle
look.
of craftsmanship right here, okay?
I get it.
You
It
insult
looks amazing. Trust me. It looks amazing, but it wouldn't work with.
Just scoffing, just.
Kind of puff out my chest a little bit. Kind of like, yes, I've crafted this body over a few years. Living out by myself, you kind of have to be strong to survive. Kind of flexing a bit.
Literally just showing off your body.
Yes.
Do I
These
perceive?
people have obviously never seen one of me before, so I'm just kind of.
There's some people
Showing
like in the
off.
crowd like, yeah, she did a pretty good job on that.
Wait, is he naked?
Yes.
No. What?
What? Wait, you are?
Yeah, I have leather armor on the horse half of my body.
Oh, so you're not wearing anything on the human half?
No. Why would I?
No.
Need to.
Oh,
That's not the
Well,
fleshy
that's-
important part.
Okay, so now that we have that piece of information, some people are just straight up staring.
Nice.
yeah.
Can
Even me now.
That's a pretty important distinction. I did not know that.
Oh, sorry. I've been living alone for the past, 15 years.
Is the centaur or a woman? First question.
Yes.
I'm still trying to
Does not
come with
answer the question.
So I kind of walk into town shirtless, trying to
Okay.
ask about where the fuck I am.
A pair of traveling clothes. I'm a handed centaur person.
What are these for?
You put it over your human half
Why?
because
You would
because
not be cold?
Do I
That
look
too.
cold? I kind of flex.
okay, I get it, pretty strong. At this point, Gregory is like looking in a different direction, handing the traveling clothes. Like it's pretty like indecent of you to just walk around without any shirt on. So
gonna
could
kinda-
you?
Glare at the little bird person like, not where I come from.
Or point like, there's children around. Cover those up and point directly at the two.
Our children don't wear clothing either.
Ours do.
Okay. This
I'll
is,
go-
this-
Wow.
So as you guys are having this conversation and you're handing the clothes over, there's like a guard that comes over and is like, I'm gonna have to ask you to put a shirt on.
Who are you?
I have one of the guards here.
What's a guard?
We're peacekeepers. We uphold the law and make sure people are safe.
Peacekeepers. So then, could you ask these two to stop harassing me?
Well, you need to put a shirt on.
I'm giving them a shirt. I don't know how
I'm going to. Can I tell if he's like fucking with me? Like he just wants me to put a shirt on for some other devious reason?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they just seem to be like, according to them, that it's part of the law of this world to wear a shirt.
All right. I'll wear a shirt. I'll take the shirt from the small bird person and put it on.
Okay. The guard says, "Thank you. Now, try not to cause a scene again," and walks away.
Kind of stretch out in the shirt. It's really restrictive. I'm not used to wearing clothing on my upper half. How do you fight in these? I kind of look down at the bird person.
You don't. Your contraptions do it for you. Just my little companion.
I kind of shing out the 2 long swords that are strapped to the leather armor on my horse half. I do the fighting for myself.
Commissar, you like pat the machine and it like sputters and then falls to the ground.
Oh no!
That happens. What happens?
Did you make these?
Yes. And after seeing whatever you are, I'm gonna figure out how to make organic.
I'm impressed by his hard work. That's
Okay.
impressive.
You guys are talking in town. Saren,
Yes.
eventually, you find an alchemist, one of the alchemists here, a place called Extracted Potential. The building is very much like an old Nordic building from like Viking times. You walk in and you see behind the counter there is a Veagar woman that is about average height. She's heavily tattooed with long braided dirty blonde hair and a nose ring.
Yes.
You walk in, she's like, what can I help you with? In the building there's also a very, very tall, like kind of wide muscular person. If you want to describe your character, Camo.
He's a pale Goliath with very intricate armor, very foreign. He has long red hair draping down his back, and he has a straw hat covering his eyes.
Not Camo. What's your character's name? Vargan?
Yes.
Vargan. So you've come to this land as, you have heard of the Veagar's rune magic and their potential for anti-magic, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But, Saren, you go into the alchemy shop and the person asks you what you would like.
I would like 10 flasks of health potion.
10?
And
I don't have that many.
really, that's odd.
Well, potions of healing kind of take a while to make, and there's a lot of people that like to do dangerous hunting around here, so I've got 4, and they're 25 gold each.
25 gold each? I only have 15 gold. Do you have lesser health potions?
That's the lowest they go.
Huh. Well, you know what? I will come back when I get more gold.
Okay. Please come back soon, and then I need you to make an Arcana or a perception check. Make a perception check, Saren. So if you go to your character sheet, and then you just click on the perception button, like you did for stealth.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's not plus 145.
Perception.
Okay. Well, when she says, "I'll see you soon," you kind of see behind her, like, you see something kind of move behind her, but you're not sure if it's actually there.
The hairy thing again?
No, just seems like the shadows move behind her. Like the torchlight that's in here, or the lantern light that's in here, kind of catches it kind of weird. You're not sure what it is.
I will warn her. Ask her, you have something behind you?
She looks behind. I don't see anything.
It's weird. Maybe there was torches flickering the light and it looked odd. My apologies.
Oh, it's fine.
But I noted that in my head.
Okay. So do you leave then?
I stay around a little bit, window shopping, trying to decide how much gold I will need.
Okay. Vargan, while you're in there, you see this dark elf kind of wander around, window shopping as she does, and you didn't notice what she mentioned, but you were kind of paying attention to it, the conversation, and you see the person behind the counter is kind of watching Saren intently.
Now I turn my gaze to Saren and then back to the shopkeep. And I give the shopkeep like a questioning look.
Doesn't
Like
seem
a
to be paying
raised
attention
eyebrow.
to you at all.
Hmm. It is rude to stare, you know, shopkeep.
She looks at you and then turns around and goes to the back.
Greetings. I am Veagar.
Oh, hi. I'm Siren. Wait, is he talking to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Take off my straw hat so she can get a better view of my face.
Do you need something?
No, just making sure there's nothing wrong. You mentioned you saw something.
Yes. But I'm pretty sure it was just torch flickering.
If you say so. He. Why was he in the potion shop, Nick?
Why were you in the kosher shop?
Yes.
Just looking for something that might help you because of the reputation of the Veagar. Potentially anything could help.
Oh, for the curse.
Yes.
Okay. He nods and then takes his leave out of the potion shop, saying that nothing can help him at the moment. So he needs to go into the middle or the town square.
Okay. What about you, Saren?
I turn around and I see that the shopkeeper is gone, and I think it's weird. And then I head out, and I hear people like whispering, thinking it like wondering what they're whispering about. and they're all talking about like this centaur who just walks around naked.
Yeah, yeah, you would hear them just like talking loudly in the middle of the town. There's just like a crowd of people watching
Yeah,
them.
I was like, there's no way there's centaur in here.
As you're leaving the shop, Saren, you swear you feel someone almost reach out and almost grab you.
Do I use one of my skills, like to
Nope,
move
you
away?
just to run away.
Yeah, to like move my hand away.
No, it's kind of like that like sixth sense. Sometimes you can feel like somebody's watching you. It's like that,
Oh,
except you feel like something tried to grab at you but missed.
how?
Okay. But now you get out to the town square. Vargan, you two, you see these guys talking in the middle of the street.
I probably don't approach, and I just stand somewhere further and observe them. I kind of have too much on my mind, and I just look like I'm thinking about something and cautious.
Okay. So if you guys want to continue your conversation in voice chats, that's fine.
I do not think it's useful for hunting. It it makes a weird noise when it stops working. It could get spook. Can spook
See,
the
the
end.
little one, it just like I haven't tried it on bigger things yet, but smaller things it seems to turn them into a fine pink mist. So it's not working quite well for that.
You know, you could use them to set up traps instead of hunting directly.
Yes, but I can eat almost anything, so I have no real need for hunting.
I see. Well, so somebody called this place Mir. Is this where you live?
I came in. I'm looking for more things to improve my creations. In a way.
Well, I come from somewhere else, so I figured I've never seen any other towns here, so I figured everybody lived here. It's pretty big, at least from what I'm used to.
For the rest of you, this is like a small town, basically.
A big town.
Just wait till you see a city.
A city, huh?
10
It's been a while, but have I ever seen any very large cities? I don't think so. I grew up in a small tribe. and
Yeah,
then
but
was
you've
left
never
alone
seen
pretty
any.
early.
You've never seen any cities.
Yeah,
Like with houses.
There's like one city that exists in the Feywild, but you've never been to it.
right.
You've only like ever heard stories of it.
Sure.
Are there any other cities besides Zond I would have visited that are like large?
Yeah, you would have visited a bunch of places. You would have been like you've probably been to Forge, honestly, in the Magma Hills.
Well, that's gonna be my favorite one, so I'm gonna talk about that one.
Okay.
They got the coolest things there.
Just
I've
on that
listened
has
intently.
those things.
Eager to listen. Eager to learn.
I out of character, I don't really know what's in Forge. So I'm gonna...
Forge, it's the capital city of the dwarves. It's literally built on inside of a volcano, an active volcano.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll say that like it's a giant city inside of a volcano, like 10 times the size of this place. And the things they can make out of metal, it's unbelievable.
What is the same king still in charge of Forge?
Yes.
Okay. I said, yeah, Forge is great and all, but my father said that nothing beats Jazanda. I remember he told me a story once that the king of Forge really tried to one up him. How many dragons he I don't know. He just doesn't sound like a great guy.
Dragons.
Huh.
Dragons.
The only dragons you would have known in the Feywild are like Fey dragons, so they're like tiny.
Yeah. What's so special about dragons?
Giant, big, flying lizards.
What do you
That
mean?
eat-
Never heard of them. I'm going to put my swords away, which I have been holding out this whole time. Never bothered to put them back. Well, I'm going to be heading up north here pretty soon. I may stay around this place for a little longer, but lazing about is not something I'm very fond of, so I always try to keep on the move, or at least keep busy.
Is there a bigger city up north that I know of at all?
No, this is your first time in Veagar. All of you are brand new to this place.
Oh, well. This
Like,
city.
well, I guess technically the one who's been here longest is Mr. Bones, but that doesn't really count for that long.
Yeah, I mean, this village here is quite small, and I doubt they would have what I would need. So, I think I'll head north as well.
Well, before I head north, I have to get supplies, some potions. So,
I'm gonna see if there's any arrows to buy here as well.
Sure. There's like a general store, but there's also like specifically like a Fletcher.
Okay.
Real quick, with smith's tools, can you make arrows and stuff like that, or?
I mean, you can make arrows with rocks and sticks, so.
I make all of my own arrows.
So if you want supplies to make your arrows, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to, I'm gonna see if I can pick up the arrow, or I just need, specifically the feathers to make arrows, because I can gather the wood.
So you can find that at like a, so you ask around for like feathers and things. Honestly, the best place to find feathers would be at like one of the inns, because they would be like defeathering their food.
Also, I have a question. Would there be a wood carver's tools set here?
At a general store, yes. Or, well, no, they wouldn't let you into like the rune crafting place. So
Bowl in a china shop.
no, just don't trust anybody with their rune crafting knowledge.
Oh, I see.
I can split off from them while they do that, and I'll see if there's any alchemy shops.
All right.
Yeah, if you ask around, they'll point you to either Extracting Potential or Ghoulies Botanical Garden.
Going to Ghoulies Botanical Garden. That sounds
Okay. So you go to Ghoulies Botanical Garden, and it's a huge garden with what's basically a greenhouse for the shop building. And Ghoulie is an average height Veagar man with big mutton chops and short brown hair, wearing like a leather apron, tending to his garden.
I'll walk up to him and like, hello? Are you is the owner of this?
Yeah, I own the place. What do you need?
I was looking for some alchemist supplies.
Okay, I can get you that. You need anything else?
What type of potions do you guys have?
Oh, I've got all kinds of things. Hey, wait a minute. So, Gregory, your character wants to be an alchemist, and you don't have alchemy supplies, and your mother was Mixer?
Do have alchemist supplies. It's like the
Oh.
first thing on my item.
Oh, you're asking for alchemy supplies though.
Oh, I meant like stuff to make potions.
Oh, like herbs and things. Okay.
Yeah, herbs. Yeah, my bad.
Oh. Well, we've got some interesting potions. We got one potion that, I mean, I made, but I used it once on something and it was really weird. I mean, I call it the cheese potion because it turns something that drinks it into cheese. I'm not sure why I made it. I think I was drunk one day.
Do you have the recipe for that? I'd pay money for that one.
I might, but I don't know what good you'd get out of it.
Just real quick, I'm going.
Find a way.
I forgot to roll for my second level's hit points.
Oof.
Okay, sorry about that.
You have a
Okay, so he can sell you the cheese potion. He does find the recipe. It's kind of like scrawled and weird, as it does seem like he was drunk when he was writing it out. The cheese potion. I'll have to actually make a recipe up for that, but he'll give you the recipe if you buy the cheese potion and give him like a few extra gold.
right. How much do you want for that?
It's like 10 gold or something. I don't think like the materials aren't that expensive, but it's
Okay, I'll hand him gold.
thanks. The kind of cheese that they turn into, it depends on what kind of cheese you make the potion with.
So you have to use cheese with. Okay, that's interesting.
This one is made with essentially this world's version of Gouda.
Okay.
They don't turn into cheese for very long, so you have a cheese potion.
Yes. Potion of Gouda.
Now, how do we break it?
So yeah, then herbs and stuff also.
Okay, so for some basic like herbs and things to make some potions, what are you trying to make specifically?
Oh, because I'm just starting out. I'm honestly just like getting anything I can, and then I'm gonna have to like test out a few recipes and stuff and see what I can make. So pretty much anything.
All right, so for some basic like starting out herbs and things like that, he'll give you a good like pack of like herbs and things like that, plants, flowers, and seeds, and different types of materials. Say 5 gold.
Alright, I'll hand him 5 gold, and then I'll say thank you, and then that.
Good luck with the cheese.
I'm gonna make a killing with this cheese potion.
Oh no, the cheese potion.
Okay. So, with the cheese potion, anything that gets turned into cheese is vulnerable to all damage, but as soon as they take damage, they are
So yeah.
not turned into cheese anymore.
how long does it last?
So if you don't hit it, it lasts a minute. They're cheese for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, that's relevant to Bellamy.
Yes, that's why I posted it, I assume.
We should add him.
Uh,
Okay, so this is all kind of going down, and you guys are you guys just preparing to leave the town?
I
Yeah,
I
I have
was
no personal reason to be here, so.
I did the reason why I'm here. So I'm honestly just bored.
I was going to request to talk to Veagar to get permission to have sanctioned dueling in the city walls.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, we don't do that here. That's you have to go to Reykjavik and the capital city. That's where they have all the tournaments and things. Don't go killing people randomly, you know.
I understand this, but I have a strife of my own. I bear a curse, unfortunately.
Good luck with that. And then he walks away.
He sighs and just tips his head down.
Oh my god.
He's
That's so sad.
fuck. He's just trying to make ends meet, so he doesn't become dead meat.
Stupid.
Well, he's gonna look if there's a bounty board. Then
As you kind of like walk away sad from the being rejected by this guard, there's kind of like a very old man. Like he's hunched over. He's got like a cane. He's got really like long epic beard. His head is bald. Got some rune tattoos on his head. He comes up to you like, "You said you were cursed."
unfortunately, a blade of my family, long forgotten, has cursed me.
Oh, well,
I wish to seek to remove this, but I have nowhere to go.
well, you may be able to go to the dragon. He might know how to help you. But be warned, the dragon, he is very lazy.
This is a peaceful dragon.
Yes, just very lazy.
How may I repay this information?
I don't know. No one's ever asked to repay me before.
Well, then I give my humblest thanks.
He like scratches his head. Okay.
Peers into the wind.
Is there... Where is this dragon resides?
He is at the town dragon's perch.
Wait, the dragon is in the town?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh.
I'm taken back a little bit that there's a dragon in the town.
Well, the town is called Dragon's Perch.
So clipped.
And he raises his finger. I see now.
Good luck. Is your curse? Does it affect your mind?
No, the blade draws blood from me.
Oh. Okay.
This guy's like, who the fuck is this guy?
So
Oops.
Well, I mean, why don't you just put the blade down and walk away.
It will follow me on its own.
Is it like your pet?
This is so gay. Fucking love this gay.
I love this guy.
He doesn't know how to really respond to that.
Can I see the sword? Yeah, he has to see the sword.
Is there any negative to drawing the blade?
No.
Okay. He says, "Very well," and sheathes the blade and holds it to the side.
Oh. I've never seen anything like this.
It comes from my family. We were a small tribe, so I would be surprised if you did see one like this.
Huh. Yes, that would... Wait, where are you from?
Fuck, I didn't write down where I was from, Nick. I just know I'm like very close to the forge.
You're next to the Magma Hills, but for some reason I can't remember the name of it either now that you say you can't remember it, and that makes me not remember it. Okan, that's right.
Let me write this down. Allies, organizations, no character backstory. How do you spell that?
Here, I'll just put it in chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I just realized I guess I don't need all the notes and loot and names from our last campaign. I can just delete the document.
That did hurt, deleting that.
All those years wasted.
My family was long ago lived in Konkan.
Can I hold it?
I'm gonna say no.
Why not? Do an old man a favor. Let me hold it.
Do you wish to be cursed as well?
I mean, look at me. I'm gonna probably die next week.
So sad. Likes to play Despacito.
He sighs and just lets the old man hold the sword. If he runs off with it, the sword's gonna eventually find its way back to me.
Okay. He holds a sword. This sword is strange. This sword is strange. He goes to one knee with the sword in his hand.
Are you okay?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
This sword.
Uh-oh.
As he starts to change and morph into this strange so it's almost like a werewolf transformation, but it's he gets his bones almost break and form into something strange and different, and is about the same height as you, and says, "You."
Oh sword is pretty strange, I'm gonna be honest.
You're standing in the middle of town still, so as this guy changes into this horrible, strange, almost like a large hairy beast type of thing. Saren, if you're still standing in the middle of town, this is kind of what you saw before.
Am I able to pick up the sword before while he's transforming?
He actually took the sword and it's in his hand now, and he looks like he's about to like throw it. So if you want to make a contested strength check, I guess, against him.
Sure.
Nope.
Oh.
He takes sword and just like tosses it and like flips and then goes through a guy and then pins him to a wall. And then I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Hey, if it pins a guy, can it the sword on its own do its necrotic ability?
No, you have to do it.
Fuck.
Incredible.
People have like ran away and all this.
Am I able to call for the guard?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Gonna explain to the guard how this man transformed into a werewolf after holding your sword.
One second.
Yeah, seriously.
It's less a werewolf, more of like a werebear type of thing.
Werebear!
Okay, Greg.
Greg.
On first.
Okay, I'm back.
So,
Saren, can you roll initiative? There on your character sheet, there is a initiative button you can choose.
yes.
Where is it?
It's
Right above your health.
above your health. It says initiative. Just click on initiative.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Nice.
Wow, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. It's a flawless start.
As per usual.
I'm assuming I'm not there.
No. So the beast goes first. It is going to slash at Vargan.
Oh.
Well, I just can't stop rolling high, can I? 19 probably hits you, right, Vargan?
Yeah, Vargan. Camel?
Oh, I'm sorry, someone was talking to me. Oh, what's up?
19 hits you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, damn, why did I keep rolling high? 7 points of slashing damage.
Good thing I rolled for my health.
Yes. And then after that, it's just gonna like roar, and like all the townsfolk run away. Greg, you kind of see this from across the way.
How far is it from me?
It's gonna be probably about. 'Cause you're at the botanical garden, so you don't actually see it because the botanical garden is a different part of town. You would be able to hear the roar.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, I should have asked this before. So, when I move, I can either pick between flying or moving, or can I move then?
Yeah,
fly?
one or the other.
Okay. I'll fly up and then see where the roar came from.
All right, make a perception check. Looking around, you can kind of see in the middle of town there, like this huge beast of a person in front of this other huge beast of a person.
Oh shit. Oh shit,
Okay.
dude.
Except one of them looks like a bear, the other one looks like a guy in armor.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's the bear that's the enemy.
Yeah. You just saw it like slash into the armored guy.
Okay. I get. So how far is it from the botanical garden?
Probably about 250 feet ish.
50.
But you're in the air right now, so that changes it because of geometry.
Yeah. So how much movement do you think? How much fly speed would you say I used?
How
Fly
far
up.
up did you go? Because I think to get above like the houses and stuff, you have to go like 20 feet up, at least.
20 feet. Okay, then say 40 feet to like get above and like get like an overview
Okay.
thing, and then I have 10 feet, so I'll move in that direction, and then I'll action dash to get
Okay.
closer.
Saren, you see this going down in the middle of town. What are you gonna do?
Can I come to them and cast Cure Wounds? Do the one
Yes, you would be within range of to do that. So you can run up to them and then cast Cure Wounds on Vargan. If you
Bargain,
want to
yes.
push your heal button. All right, Vargan, you heal for 5.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank me later.
All right. Commissar, you're currently talking with the centaur when all this goes down.
Well, that's some
I'm sure
shit.
they're trying to roll. That sounds interesting. Sounds like a good time. We're going to talk about the combat on my little buddies here. Let's go put it to the test. Sounds like a fight. I'm gonna light a fresh cigar and then start making my way over there. How far away is it?
You guys are staying in the town circle still, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be able to get there on your turn.
All right. So yeah, I'll head there, and then how far away is what appears to be the threat?
It's right next to Vargan.
Argan, Hergen, Durgan.
All right. I'm going to pull my arm out from behind me and just a little arm cannon. I'm gonna toss in send it around. I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
All right. I'm gonna use
Your super soaker goes into the building next to it, and the building starts on fire.
Oof.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to with my little mech version 1, if it'll load character sheet. Okay, so it's buggy as fuck right now. Alright, yeah, it's not even loading. That's it for my turn.
Is that all you're doing then?
Yeah, it's not loading the character sheet for it.
All right, Edrin.
All right. I'm going to run up this thing. Is there space for me to get to it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna attack twice here. Got 2 swords coming out. Well, they're not swords. They're rapiers, actually.
Dual wield rapiers. Yeah, 20 hits for sure. 19 also hits.
Okay. So that's 18 damage.
7-11.
7-11. Nice.
You hit him twice, pierce right into his chest, and this thing like looks over at you, bleeding from the holes you made in its body. Vargan, it's your turn. Your sword is currently impaling a person next to the building next to you.
Can I disengage and to get the weapon?
Yes.
And then
Then you pull your weapon out of the wall.
Yes, and then I would like to use my action surge to run back and slash at the beast.
Okay.
Or attempt to, at least.
Then it's
Okay, and I'd like to use some necrotic ability on it. I believe the DC is 13.
all right.
Yes, the DC is 13.
Fails.
Okay.
$12 damage plus your necrotic.
Plus my necrotic? I thought the DC failed.
Yeah, no, it fails the DC, so you get to do your damage.
Oh! I thought it failed, like you said, like the sword failed.
Nope.
So that's 16 damage.
Okay. So you slash into it with your Zenoso, and the blade sucks up some of the blood, and this thing, like this beast, like goes to its knees and just collapses onto the ground, and then shifts back into this old man, bleeding out on the ground. Also, the house next to you is still on fire.
I'm gonna load up another. I'm gonna see just the frost one and see if it'll put it out.
Okay. Yep, you do that, and it puts out the fire. Also, you said you have to go at 5:30, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What time is it now?
5:32.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright,
see y'all next time.
And I fly over to the guy who got pinned on the wall. Still breathing.
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. I avoid him like the plague and go back and like, what happened?
He too bore a curse. And I sheathe my blade.
So edgy.
Yes.
What was that all about? I'm gonna kind of look over his body. Is anything happening to it?
No, you just turned back into the old man.
See a guard coming over.
Oh, what'd you say, Greg?
Is there a guard coming over?
Yeah, there's a couple of them actually running over, asking like, "What the hell happened here?"
I don't know. I came when it was over. The roar, and I keep running.
Isn't this the same guard before?
No.
Okay. It would have been a very awkward explanation.
Why is this old man dead?
The man bore a curse, as one did I. He turned into a beast before me and slashed at my chest.
I will corroborate this.
Oh, not these things again.
These things. There are more?
Yeah, this. I don't know if you want to get into it, but like these things have been like plaguing our town. I thought we got rid of them a long time ago, but they seem to lurk in the Runewood.
The Runewood. Where's that?
This is forest right next to town.
I kind of look at. Is that one? I just kind of point at it.
Yeah, that one.
Gonna sheath my blades, kind of look over his body. I'm gonna start looting him too.
Okay. The guy's like, "Whoa, what the fuck are you doing?"
We hunted him, and now we're taking...
What, you hunted this man down?
I mean, he came after us, so what's the problem?
Listen, officer. They're kind of new to town, you see. I don't know what's their deal. I honestly don't know what their deal is, but if you want, I, as you can see, we are pretty capable of dealing with them. If you want, we could maybe deal with your little problem in the woods.
Well, it'd be great if you could do that, but don't go hunting down old men. Looks
I
right
kind
at you,
of
Edward.
raise my hands up. Whatever you say.
The horsewoman has the right of it. Find anything that may hold evidence of this man's curse that on him.
Okay, well, good luck with that. We don't really have any leads for you, but the only thing we know is they come from the Runewood.
Would there be compensation for us dealing with this problem for you guys?
I suppose if you can bring back proof and then come back to the leader? Torvi, go back to Torvi. If you bring proof back to Torvi that you've taken care of these things, I'm sure he'd be happy to help you out.
Okay, what type of proof we're looking at? Greg just pulls out like his notebook. All right, what type of proof we looking at here?
You might have to talk to Torvi about that because he was the last one to deal with it.
Right.
That was like 40 years ago, so he might not have good memory.
Can I look on the runes on the guy's forehead? Or
Sure.
whatever? Is there like, anything innately magical about the runes? Or
There's not any runes on his forehead.
I thought they were rune tattoos.
There were.
There's no rune tattoos on his head? No?
Nope.
It disappeared?
Yep.
Huh. Very convenient.
Never much it. Very well. We will go see this Torvi.
Will we? I was gonna go up north.
I too must go north, but if the people need help, then we must give it.
Speak for yourself.
It is for compensation, so I'm in.
I will go with you.
I'm gonna follow at a distance, but make it so that, like, the people don't actually think that we're together, but I'm still gonna follow them.
It's like, yeah, I'm not with those people.
Good faith beguiles good faith.
It's
That
like
is
it's
what
like an
my
embarrassing
father said.
family member.
I follow at a distance great enough so no one can see that I'm associated.
Okay. So Torvi lives in a
Hold up, I have something. I'm D&D boys specifically here. There you
Torvi.
go.
Oh.
It's true.
Yeah, Torvi is the town leader. He's like the rune master, basically, of this town. He just lives in a regular house. Like, there's nothing special about where he lives. But his house is labeled as rune master. Do you guys knock on his door, or what do you do?
I'm not going to store.
I'm
Okay.
not a talker.
So you knock on the door. What would you say?
Me either.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and eventually the door opens, and he's an old man, but he's like one of those buff old guys. It's like he's
some muscle
stayed in
wizard.
shape.
And all those Pilates classes.
Yep, pretty much. He's got like a big like well-groomed beard. He doesn't have runes on his forehead. He just has like regular tattoos on his head. He comes out with like what looks to be a like a pint of some kind of alcohol. He's like, "Welcome. What can I do for you?"
Are you Torvi?
Yes.
I have dire news to tell you.
Well, go on.
The gods speak of a great beast that have come from man. They have returned to your summit.
Like a beast, like a bear or something, or what? What are we talking about here?
What did it look like? Was it more of a wolf or was it more of a bear?
It looked like a bear, but it was a person.
A old man turned into a bear before my eyes.
Oh shit! Not those things again. Well, they come in, and I will show you what I know if you're going to take care of it. I don't, I got things to do here.
Very well.
Wouldn't mind my guest, though.
Your guest?
Yes, and he like points in, like he's gestures and is like, just ignore him if you want to. And it's just a skeleton. Like you just see like a skull coming out of a cloak.
Oh.
After looking at that and just being like, okay, I turn around to the centaur and then ask them, "Are you coming in, or are you gonna stay outside?"
Oh, I don't fit everywhere. Would I be able to fit through the door?
Yeah, it seems like his house has like very big openings no matter where you go.
Sure, I'll go in. Kind of like I have to duck down because I'm like 8 feet tall.
I just imagine your human half just lays on its back.
No, I sit down like a normal person. Excuse you.
You're trying to Congo your way back.
That's racist.
I was just talking, Torvi says, I was just talking to this one about is how he came to be. This bone guy. He's just strange. We don't normally like the undead here, but this one, he seems a little different.
How different?
Mr. Bones, if you want to speak up.
Oh, am I there? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I wasn't involved for the first 2 hours, so I was browsing wallpapers.
Yeah. You're a pretty hard character to introduce.
No, you're good. So I am in the shop thing?
No, you're in Torvi's house, and Torvi is the leader of the town. He found you, and he like took you in because you told him about yourself and like your kind of mission thing, and he's like,
okay,
we usually don't like undead here, but you seem decent.
Is there a table nearby?
Yeah.
Alright, me and Frederick are playing cards, and I hear him talk about me. And I kind of look up. I look at the party, like... So I'm just wearing some brown robes on my shoulders and my head. Not currently burning, but there's like some piles of wax that are kind of clumped up. A couple of wicks here and there. Bit of a visor over where my eyes would be. And my companion Frederick looks up as well, and he's garbed in just some kind of basic leather armor, but over that leather armor is kind of a shirt made of linen with some floral patterns on it. It's kind of a pastel blue. The flowers and trees on it are kind of, like green and orange, and he's got a little straw hat on.
Amazing.
And I go, what brings you folks to these parts here? Hey, Mr. Bones, they call me. I am I've heard of a necromancy.
Torvi speaks up like, who's they? You said you've been alive for like like 3 days or something. So,
Yeah, you and Frederick is they.
oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I did just start calling you that, so I'm sorry if that offends you.
No. It's fine. I don't really have a name. Mr. Bones, it is. Anyways, you feel like he's squinting a little bit. Yeah, I was brought, and apparently there's a necromancy problem amongst these parts. They have taken my brothers and enslaved their free wills. We don't stand for that. I am on a crusade to free my brothers and rise up against the tyranny of necromancy.
So,
Don't really have a game plan, but that's it. Right, Frederick? He nods.
quick question, Mr. Bone.
Yes.
Is
yes.
it is it is it bad if we kill a skeleton that's attacking us?
No, he's enslaved. It's fine. You have to defend yourself. But I mean, my goal is to liberate my brothers. They can take a little bit of a beating. We can put them back together. It's fine. Look at me. I raise my hands up to my head, and I pop it off, and I throw it around a little bit, and I put it back on.
What if he attacks us?
He gets fully confused on what he just witnessed and just turns to the rune guy. All right. So guard said you can give us compensation for dealing with your bear person problem.
You look like you seem kind of like you're going to be sick or something. Are you all right?
Don't worry about it. It's just it's been a weird day. It's been a weird day.
Oh, yes, compensation. If you go in and so last time there was a in the middle of the forest there was a strange orb. And they was on some guy's, it was like in his chest, and they were just like touching people, and they were turning into these weird things. Last time I just took, I took the orb out. Well, I didn't touch it. That would be stupid, but
It's very stupid. Very stupid.
I kind of just had like a torso of a guy just traveling with me for a while. But I wonder if that orb is still here. He like goes over to, there's like a cellar door, and he opens it up, walks downstairs, comes back up. Mine's still there. I don't know where this other one is.
Perhaps we can use your magical orb to track the other one.
No, you're not taking that thing. I don't want you to be turned into one of those.
I was not asking, but to take it. Also, there is a lot of curses today. We have Undead Man, Bear Man.
Hey, I'm not cursed.
You are talking without any organs.
Yeah, just a new form of life. Got a little spring in my step.
Your foot falls off.
Oh, I gotta bend over, pop back on there. Still a little bit of oil,
Right then. But
if you,
do you want us to confirm that we've settled this problem for you?
Yes, if you bring back, if I suppose if it's not the same thing, but
if it is the same magic, perhaps you could scry. That is what you do, yes?
no, I make runes, and I do rune magic. I guess I can scry if you want, but I don't know who I would scry on for this.
Scry to seek for the source of this new curse.
I'm gonna kind of speak up.
I don't think that's how that works.
We just met this guy. We shouldn't be asking him for anything. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh no, it's fine, Centaur lady. It's just I'm so used to people coming asking me things.
My ears kind of perk up like he just called me something. Nobody else has seemed to realize that I am, or like nobody else seems to have recognized what this is. So.
Oh, you got. I will keep it a secret when I know you, but I don't know you, but I know your people. But just say I've had very close relationships with your types of people.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Ooh.
You don't know what it means. Make an inside check.
He's actually your dad.
Darby is your father.
Hold up, I have something to put in D&D Boys channel here. There you go.
God save us.
You're not sure. Maybe he just has some friends that were centaurs at some point.
Alright. Sure.
Can I ask him if he knows anything about removing curses as compensation for dealing with?
It depends on the curse. I mean, I decursed those people before, 40 years ago.
I show him the sword, and I tell him,
What in the nine hells is that?
I told him not to touch it because the old man touched it and he turned into his bear form.
While he was
It's like a
probably
sword,
just trying
boss.
to take your weapon away from you. So,
The sword chases after me.
Obvious did say what in Oblivion is that, by the way. Just wanted to make that.
What in Oblivion?
By Odin's beard!
Thralls, balls. Yes.
So he was so sorry. He's like, "Don't give me that thing."
I do not plan. It is a curse that I plan to bear alone.
Maybe you should use the curse on the bears. Sorry, that was a stupid joke.
I laugh at it.
Jones and Frederick cackle.
They could not bear this blade.
Ugh.
Or not. No.
If you're not using the blade, maybe you could kill them with your bare hands.
Okay, so what do we need to bring back?
Sounds like you got a bone to pick with them.
Greg is like, I hate you all. I don't want that.
Greg takes psychic damage.
I look to the skeleton. Well, it seems like you're bare bones.
Ugh.
Oh,
Cease.
oh my god. Just like,
Well, this is a very serious issue we're making a joke out of.
Yes, I am terribly cursed.
That's terrible.
Why did I come here?
It's just bad jokes.
So bring back an orb if they have one. Or what else?
I suppose you can kill the cursed people, but once I destroy the orb, well, I don't need to destroy the orb. I just need to destroy the magic in it and whatever. But the people just turn back into normal. They don't, if you kill people, you're still killing people.
Hmm.
Defend yourself, obviously, but don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Does curse have anything to do with them necromancers?
No, it's more like just a weird. Like last time, it was a druid forcing people to turn into things they didn't want to turn into.
It sounds similar to my cause.
Maybe, but you're more like you're not. I thought you said you weren't cursed.
No. I said similar to my cause, as in I can understand the plight of the people affected.
Oh,
Formed into something they're unwilling.
They're just people. They turn into bear things.
Yes. Bear things have big skeletons.
I'm gonna kind of stand up and walk out the house.
Why'd you know
Just sit
where
outside the house.
we could start looking first
Well,
in the woods?
last I knew, it's the southeastern center kind of area of the woods where I found it last time.
Very well. If you are able to aid me in removing my curse, I will aid in removing the curse upon your people.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, but I'm not sure what that thing is, so maybe I can point you in the right direction.
The old man spoke of a dragon before he succumbed to his transformation.
Yes, the dragon, he's very lazy.
Perhaps you could aid me in making him not lazy?
You really have to give him something special for him not to be lazy.
Do you have something said that is special?
I don't know. I don't visit him.
I have something. Ate it.
Yeah, he really likes cheese. No.
Yeah, turn the dragon to cheese. We'll fucking see how this goes.
Oh yeah.
It's all coming together.
The town lost a valuable asset, but gained a lot of fucking cheese.
I can't wait for the cheese potion to be used at the end of the game to beat the bad guy.
It's a polymorph. That's what it is.
Polymorph cheese.
They
Yes.
just all eat it together.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, I'm not sure how much cheese I could ingest as a skeleton, but I'll try.
Hey,
Do the
it's calcium. It's good for your bones. Just rub it on your bones. I don't fucking know.
Just rub it on your bones.
Bones.
I guess at this point, Greg would be like, "All right, well, thank you for your information." And so,
Wait, you never heard the reward.
oh yeah, the reward. I forgot about that.
Your centaur friend kind of just walked out.
Okay, so what's the reward?
I kind of shout, "I'm not their friend." I can still hear the conversation through the windows and the door. I don't know these people.
Oh, she's just shy. Those centaurs, they sure are real friendly when you get to know them.
Uh-huh.
I let out a very exaggerated sigh, making sure everybody in the house can hear me.
So if you come back with the thing that turns things into other things when they don't want to be those things, I will give you. Well, I'm not going to give. Obviously, I can't give you that because that's would tell you the secret of rune magic. But God, that would be bad. Ooh. I can give you. I can enchant something with rune magic.
Can you enchant Frederick here to speak? He's been feeling a little lonely not being able to talk.
Frederick to speak? Maybe I'd have to look into that. I don't know or like undead. No offense.
We're just some bones, just making an inanimate object speak.
Maybe I could try it on like a chair or something and see if I could make a chair talk. But
So I have a question, specifically regarding bones. You're just animating the bones, right? It doesn't have a soul. So why would it be able to speak?
Hey, souls are boneless.
The reason why a spell like Speak with Dead works is because you're bringing the soul back for a few questions, basically.
Oh, Frederick's a
He's
person.
soulless, right?
No?
He's
Why
not
would he be
soulless?
soulless?
Hey, is Frederick a bone guy, or is he just a regular dude that just can't talk?
Frederick's also made of bones.
Okay.
right along.
Purchasing Frederick's.
See, my whole thing is I liberate people's souls when they get taken control of by necromancers, and they
Yeah,
can
but
either continue their newfound existence,
is that
or
what
they can just
necromancy does?
die.
I don't think that's what necromancy does.
That's the whole premise of the character that me and Nick discussed.
DM?
His is like a special thing. Like eventually, when he gets anime dead, he gets like a ritual that he can do some special stuff with.
Alright.
Okay, so the reward is apply rune magic on something.
For each of us?
For each of us?
Well, I'd say I could do it. Well, maybe yeah, for each of you, because that would be pretty big thing you'd do for the town.
If there is any way you could stifle the curse of this blade, I would be most appreciated.
I might be able to lessen the effect with some of the rune magic.
He nods.
Alright.
Right. Me and Frederick abruptly get up from the table. Come on, Frederick, we're gonna get you some windpipes. And we heading to the Runewood.
You will not do this alone, Mr. Bones. I
Me,
will
Mr.
aid.
I got
Bones.
Frederick.
He's literally never alone. He has Frederick. It's true.
True. Wow.
He nods.
Alright, well, it's better to travel in a group than two skeletons off into a wood, so
I'm just kind
I'll
of
go into the
pacing
woods
around,
together.
pacing around outside.
Like the fat horse.
I'm
Yes.
I'm going to just kind of look, checks of my surroundings, basically. Amazingly
What is
posted.
this?
The same gif of a different gif of the same horse. Incredible. So I'm kind of seeing, different tracks, different weights. Expert hunter here, or at least, I purport to be good at hunting. That's what I've done for the last 15 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see just like general information, like how many people have been around here. Kind of what.
Are you
species.
going to like the edge of the woods, or what are you doing?
No, I'm looking at the dirt in front of his house.
Oh, okay. Make survival check.
Okay. I already know what all of ours look like, so.
Okay, that's a big one. There's a decent amount of people that seem to have come back and forth in this guy's town. There's some tracks that go like behind the house. It looks like it might just be his tracks because there's a garden on the side of the house.
Okay.
It looks like a pretty decently busy place.
Did I ask if he knew anything about the tattoos on the guy's head? She
No, he
probably
did not.
mentioned about that to him.
You did not ask that.
Can I go back real quick and mention that to him?
Sure. He'll say that he's not sure because that's not what was present last time. Last time it was just forcibly changing people. This might be something a little bit different.
Okay. So maybe that's it. There isn't an orb. It's just someone's tattooing people to curse them.
Interesting. Okay. I did what I wanted to do. I'm just curious.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I've already said that me and Frederick have gotten up from the table and are heading to the Runewood.
Okay. Are people following you or?
I'm following Mr. Bones.
Okay.
I'm also following.
I'm also following, but at a distance so that nobody knows that we're associated.
Okay.
That's kind of why I left the building early, so that like people didn't see me leaving with them.
Yes, because we're the odd ones who have fucking windbags in the wind.
Fat horse.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll do that. I'll do that another time.
You guys head to the woods then.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys get to the edge of the runewood. You can see in it's obviously much darker in the runewood as it's
Can I stealth
heavily.
here, by the way?
What?
Can I stealth here while we're doing this? Just kind of sneaking around.
Stealth in the woods?
Yeah.
Or you're at the edge of the woods right now, but
Oh, okay. Well, once
I
we get
I was
in,
gonna kind of end it there because
Oh.
you don't want to go into this place without like Naz.
that's a good idea.
Okay.
Continue.
You guys are waiting at the runewood with your newly formed party, ready to start it.
All right.
A good time too, because then just got done.
Nice.